You have to work on these jokes. They don't always work at first. Then again, you got to work on everything in life. Why, heck, I figure even the guy who invented the parachute had to push people out going, you count to 13, you count to 12, you count to 11. And the guy that had the number 10 came back and he said, that's what we're looking for right there. And sometimes people don't get my jokes. Like sometimes I dial 0 on the telephone and I say, operator, I'm having trouble with this line. Hey baby, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like that? Wait, I have more. I pulled up to this fast food restaurant one time. I was just sitting in line, you know, and that girl came on a little speaker all of a sudden and she said, that'll be $1.35. You gonna drive around? And I said, no. I said, how long is this going to take anyhow? I want to drive around, I want to come in here. I said, we can sit in the parking lot and talk for a while if you want to. At $3.50 a gallon, I ain't wasting my gas on no babe from Burger King, I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to buy a bullhorn someday and drive down through a residential area going, there is no need to panic, stay in your homes and do not be alarmed. And I like to go to the grocery store and put stuff in other people's baskets when they're not looking. Which is good, you gotta try it, they pay money for it half the time. These people at home go, what the hell is this stuff in here? 3 cans of chicken lips in here, aren't they? I mean, it's a good deal on chicken lips, but I'm not ordering chicken. Come on, laugh it up, folks. It's chicken lips, for God's sake. Doesn't get any funnier than chicken lips. Heck, I don't even need a punchline with chicken lips in the setup. Because the joke is the first joke I think I ever came up with screwing around at the grocery store as a kid. Because I used to love to go to the grocery store. Because I was raised on a farm out in the middle of West Texas. The grocery store is in town. I used to love to go to the grocery store. My mom hated taking me to the grocery store. Because my mom couldn't touch me in a grocery store. I knew that, and she knew that. Instead, my mom used to tell me to get in the car. My mom didn't move her lips when she said that. My mom used to say, just get in the car. And I'd be standing there going, I don't want to get in the car. She'd say, get in the car, I'm going to kill you. And I'd say, okay. I'm out of here. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in my car when I was a kid. I figured out one time I spent 3 weeks out of my life in the backseat of that car. Wouldn't leave the dog in the car, it's too hot to leave the dog in the car. Wouldn't leave records in the car, they might work, you leave records in the car. Not me, pal. My butt was in the back of that Buick every week, sitting there. One time when I was about 5 years old, I remember sitting in that car one day thinking, you know, when my mom gets old and I have to take care of her, I'm taking her to the groceries. I'm gonna make her sit in the car. But I don't, I just make fun of her in my act instead. Much more humane, don't you think? Plus, I'm not sure I can take the old gal yet. You know, I'm doing great, but y'all's timing is off. So anyhow, what can I tell you? It's another year, and I'm glad you guys brought me back. I'm sad it's the last year, but you know, you did a lot of great things, and you can take accomplishments at that, and I appreciate being a small part of it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. And I've been running around. I've been working on cruise ships. I went to Hawaii the other day. Got lost in Hawaii. There's a hell of a place to be lost. Couldn't even pronounce the names of the towns I was lost in over there. I'm on the phone to people going on, hana, hana, huna, huna. I don't know where the heck I am. Trace this call. Come get me, man. Help me here. Named that place, he had a sale on vowels, didn't he? God's sake. I almost went into epileptic seizure trying to pronounce the name of these places. We went into one place over there, nobody in the car was in to figure out what the name of the town we were in was. We went into a restaurant to get something to eat, and the waitress came over and I said, would you tell us how you pronounce the name of this place, and would you say it real slowly? And she looked at me and said, Dairy Queen.